And then screen share. Let's see. Okay. Hello, this is our Finance 307 project. My name is Lillian Banas.
And I'm Zakota Savan. All right, so we had five stocks in total. We had Best Buy, which is a tech retail store and appliances. And we had GoPro, which is the super durable cameras used for like skiing, stuff like that. Then we had Netflix, a streaming service, Walt Disney, which is a monopoly on theme parks, a streaming service, ESPN, Hulu, big big mess of things. Kellogg, which is the lovable cereal brand. And yes, so Best Buy, it it did pretty stable at the beginning, and then kind of lost money towards the middle. It gained a little bit back at the end, but overall did not do as well as we'd hoped. This is mainly due to the pandemic, I believe, because, you know, Best Buy competes with Target and Walmart. And right now, it's not getting as much foot traffic because people don't go out searching for more extravagant purchases like TVs and electronics. They're more searching for groceries. So when people do get the need to purchase those things, they're usually in Walmart, Target, where they already are purchasing essentials. So Best Buy has lost a lot of sales from the pandemic, but it is expected to go up again with the upcoming of Black Friday, which it has always dominated with its deals on TVs and electronics and such. And the same can be pretty much said for GoPro as well. We purchased it for $696 purchase price, and it just lost money the whole time. Pretty much the whole time it was in the red. Not huge losses, but still not great at all. And this is mainly due to the same reason. You know, people aren't looking to purchase extravagant purchases, you know, extra purchases on the top of what they need to purchase essentially. And, you know, it's very well connected with Best Buy because, you know, that's usually where you go to buy a GoPro is from Best Buy. So yes, but with Black Friday coming up, its sales could also increase, but right now it's just not the right time for it.
Awesome. So next we have Netflix. We first started to monitor all our stocks on October 13th, and we bought our first Netflix stock at $543.07, which turned out to be really high. It dropped significantly over the next few days, as you can see here. So we really weren't profiting the whole time. Between October 20th and the 21st, the stock went from 526 to 489. It remained that way for the majority of the project. We bought 2 Netflix stocks total, but our biggest profit was probably, or our biggest loss was probably on November 18th. We lost about $90.32, but at the end of it, we walked away with $62.78, which isn't bad, you know, looking at the trend. There was a lot of speculation why the price was different. At the beginning of the pandemic, there was higher streaming levels, but since then other companies have stepped in to compete as well, like Disney Plus, Hulu. So it's kind of brought the popularity away from Netflix, making it hard to keep up, as well as other factors such as, you know, the election and whatnot. The next one we monitored was Walt Disney. And it did relatively poor for the most part up until the end. We were losing money for about half the project. The lowest our stock got was $121.57. But from November 8th to the 9th, it went from 126 to 140, which was a huge jump. You can see that right here. At first we thought it was the election, but looking more into it, we saw that Walt Disney was wrapping up its fourth quarter earnings. So that's what an article said was the reason behind it. This is a little surprising to me because their theme parks and hotels have been closed for a while. And I know that they aren't giving refunds out to people, including myself. So it makes me wonder if they look like they're profiting more because they're withholding people's money. I'm not really sure. It's just kind of what I thought. And then last, we had our Kellogg. This one was interesting because it wasn't a tech stock. And so the changes weren't so obvious, like Netflix. You know, there's other streaming companies which could affect it. This, not so much. So as I said, the changes weren't so obvious. We were making a small profit, just under $1 up until October 25th, which was pretty consistent. It was the less volatile stock of all of them. Even though we didn't end up profiting that much, it was fun to follow. We wondered why all of a sudden it dropped from the 25th to the 26th. We were doing so well here. We thought maybe it was because Kellogg was partnering with farmers in Arkansas to try to help reduce costs with on their end, and the whole idea just really didn't follow through. And this was part of why we thought maybe it could have gone down, as well as the other factors like I mentioned with the vaccine and the pandemic as well. Overall, the stocks are a lot of fun to monitor. They were risky, a lot more risky than I really anticipated or thought they would be. I thought I'd be making a lot more money. I think we both thought that. Overall, it just wasn't really a good time to invest in stocks because the market was so up and down with the vaccine and the pandemic going on and just other factors. So maybe we would see a little more profit if we did it at a different time. With that being said, our biggest profit was Best Buy. We ended, we walked away with $12.13, and then Walt Disney, we ended up getting $12.05. So thank you for listening to us. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.